Every towering success story begins not with luck nor with talent, but with clarity, clarity of purpose. Purpose is the spark that ignites the human spirit. It is the invisible compass that points the way when the path is unclear. Without it, even the most gifted individuals drift like ships without rudders, tossed by the winds of circumstance. But with it, even ordinary people rise to extraordinary heights. Think of purpose as the seed of greatness. Within a small seed lies the power to grow into a mighty tree, but only if it is planted, nourished, and given direction. Your definite purpose is that seed, the single, crystal clear goal that you hold in your heart and mind with unwavering focus. It is not a vague wish like, I want to be successful, or I want to be happy. Wishes are weak. They flicker and die at the first sign of difficulty. Purpose is different. It is precise. It has shape, weight, and meaning. It is so vivid in your imagination that you can see it, feel it, and almost touch it. The moment you decide exactly what you want and commit yourself to it completely, something remarkable begins to happen. Your mind, once scattered and distracted, becomes focused and powerful. Ideas you never noticed before start appearing. Opportunities that once passed you by suddenly reveal themselves. People and resources seem to gravitate toward you. This is not magic. It is the natural power of a definite purpose at work. Clarity of purpose transforms effort into power. A river, when allowed to flow in every direction, becomes a swamp. But when channeled into a single course, it gains the strength to cut through mountains. So it is with your mind. A scattered mind dissipates energy, chasing one idea today and another tomorrow. A focused mind concentrates its power, and in that focus lies unstoppable force. To harness this power, you must begin by asking yourself the most important question of your life: what do I truly want? Be honest. Be bold. Do not limit yourself by fear or doubt. Your purpose must be something that excites you, something that makes you willing to sacrifice, something worthy of your very best. Once you find it, write it down. Define it clearly in precise words. Then read it aloud every single day. The repetition of that statement will ingrain it into your subconscious mind until it becomes part of who you are. But purpose alone is not enough. It must be backed by decision. Indecision is the enemy of progress. Many people know what they want, yet they hesitate, waiting for the perfect moment that never comes. Decide now that you will pursue your purpose with everything you have. Burn the bridges behind you. Leave yourself no choice but to move forward. When your purpose becomes your only option, your mind will find a way to achieve it. And do not fear failure. Every setback you encounter on your path is not a defeat but a lesson. A definite purpose gives you the strength to rise again after each fall because you know where you are going. It keeps you moving when the road is steep, when the night is dark, and when the world tells you to stop. Remember this truth: the world does not reward the vague or the uncertain. It bows before those who know exactly what they want and refuse to settle for less. Your definite purpose is the foundation of all achievement. It is the guiding star by which you navigate life's storms. It is the anchor that holds you steady when everything else is shifting. So choose your purpose. Define it clearly. Commit to it fully. Let it burn so brightly within you that nothing can extinguish its flame. With a definite purpose driving your thoughts and actions, there is no dream too bold, no mountain too high, no destiny beyond your reach. Every great achievement begins not with action, but with desire. Desire is the heartbeat of success, the invisible fire that fuels every dream, every invention, every empire. Without desire, there is no motion. Without motion, there is no growth. And without growth, life stagnates. If your purpose is the destination, desire is the engine that carries you there. It is more than a simple wish. A wish whispers, "It would be nice." Desire roars, "It must be done." A burning desire is what keeps a person awake at night, what pulls them out of bed before dawn, what makes sacrifice feel like privilege. It is that deep, unshakable longing that refuses to be ignored. The strength of your desire determines the height of your achievement. Those who succeed are not always the smartest or the strongest, but they are always the most determined. They want it more than anyone else. Yet desire alone is not enough. It must evolve into faith, a deep, unwavering belief in your ability to achieve your goal. Faith is the bridge between the dream and its reality. It is the voice inside you that says, I will find a way, even when the evidence says otherwise. Faith is the refusal to accept defeat as final. It is the quiet confidence that, no matter how many times you stumble, you will rise again. But faith cannot exist in a vacuum. It is built and strengthened by action. Every step you take toward your goal, no matter how small, reinforces your belief that it is possible. Speak your goal aloud every day. Visualize it with clarity. Surround yourself with people and environments that support it. And most importantly, act as if it were already yours. When faith becomes a habit, doubt loses its power over you. And then comes the third and most crucial element of this triad, persistence. Persistence is the iron quality that separates those who merely dream from those who achieve. It is easy to act when the path is smooth and the sun is shining. But real success belongs to those who keep moving forward when the road turns steep, when the nights grow cold, and when every voice around them says, give up. Persistence means refusing to quit after the first rejection, the 10th failure, or the 100th setback. It is the relentless forward motion born from a belief so strong that no obstacle can extinguish it. Every temporary defeat carries within it a lesson, a seed of equivalent advantage, if you refuse to surrender. History is filled with stories of people who faced repeated failure, ridicule, and despair, yet triumphed simply because they would not stop. This triad, desire, faith, and persistence, is unstoppable when combined. Desire gives you the reason to start. Faith gives you the strength to continue. Persistence ensures you finish what you began. Together, they transform ordinary individuals into extraordinary achievers. Imagine a flame. Desire is the spark that ignites it. Faith is the fuel that keeps it burning. Persistence is the shield that protects it from the winds of doubt and adversity. As long as that flame burns, no storm can extinguish your dream. But beware, many fail not because they lack talent, but because their desire is weak, their faith wavers, or their persistence fades. They surrendered just moments before success was within reach. Do not be one of them. Feed your desire daily. Strengthen your faith through action. And guard your persistence as you would guard your life. When these three forces unite within you, the impossible becomes inevitable. Mountains crumble before your determination. Obstacles turn into stepping stones. Doors that once seemed locked swing open with ease. The universe itself seems to conspire in your favor. So ask yourself, how deep is your desire? How unshakable is your faith? How relentless is your persistence? Strengthen each of these qualities, and there will be no dream too bold, no goal too distant, no destiny beyond your reach. Desire sets your heart ablaze, faith lights your path, and persistence carries you to the summit. Together, they are the unbreakable triad of success, and with them, you can achieve anything. No individual, no matter how brilliant, has ever achieved great success entirely alone. Every monumental achievement in history, every towering business empire, every groundbreaking invention, every social revolution has been the result of minds working together in harmony toward a shared vision. This is the essence of the mastermind principle, the recognition that true power multiplies when minds unite in purpose. Human potential, like electricity, is amplified through connection. A single wire can carry a current, but when wires are woven together, they generate far greater power. In the same way, one person's thoughts, talents, and ideas can achieve much, but when combined with those of others, they create a force that transcends the sum of its parts. This collective force is the mastermind, an invisible but powerful energy born when two or more minds align in pursuit of the same goal. The greatest leaders and innovators have always understood this truth. They surrounded themselves with people whose strengths complemented their own. They sought counsel, exchanged ideas, challenged assumptions, and inspired collaboration. Alone, their ideas might have remained mere sparks. Together, they became roaring flames that lit the world. To harness the power of the mastermind principle in your own life, You must first recognize that success is not a solitary journey. It is a shared endeavor. Begin by seeking out individuals who share your vision, people of integrity, intelligence, and ambition. These individuals should not merely agree with you, but should challenge you, sharpen your thinking, and strengthen your resolve. Harmony is essential, but harmony does not mean sameness. The most powerful alliances are forged from diverse talents united by a single purpose. Once you gather such minds around you, nurture the bond with trust, respect, and a spirit of cooperation. The mastermind thrives in an environment where every member contributes freely without fear of judgment or rivalry. Each person brings unique experiences, skills, and insights, and when these are shared openly, new solutions emerge that none could have discovered alone. But this principle is not limited to formal teams or organizations. It applies to every area of life. Your family, your friends, your mentors, all can form part of your mastermind if they support and contribute to your higher purpose. Even the books you read, the ideas you absorb, and the conversations you engage in can become part of this powerful network of influence. The benefits of this principle extend beyond intellectual collaboration. There is a mysterious yet undeniable force that emerges when minds work together in harmony. This force fuels creativity, accelerates growth, and attracts opportunities that would never appear to a single individual. It is as if the universe itself responds more readily to the collective energy of united minds than to the isolated efforts of one. However, the mastermind principle demands responsibility. You must choose your associations wisely, for the minds you connect with will shape your thinking and ultimately your destiny. Negative, cynical, or aimless individuals will drain your energy and weaken your resolve. Positive, ambitious, and focused individuals will lift you higher than you could ever climb alone. As the saying goes, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Remember, even the most powerful individual is limited by their own perspective. But when you surround yourself with other powerful thinkers, your perspective widens, your ideas sharpen, and your capacity expands. The synergy created by a united group can solve problems once thought impossible and achieve goals once considered unreachable. So seek out your mastermind. Build relationships with those who inspire and challenge you. Offer your knowledge freely and welcome theirs in return. Share your vision and unite around it. In doing so, you will tap into a power far greater than your own, a power that can carry you to heights you could never reach alone. The mastermind principle is the secret behind every great achievement. It is the difference between addition and multiplication, between effort and power. Alone, you may succeed. Together, you will soar. Embrace the power of unity and watch as doors once closed swing wide open before you. A dream without discipline is only a wish. A plan without execution is only paper. And a goal without organized effort is nothing more than a fantasy. The bridge between where you are and where you want to be is built with two essential pillars: self, discipline, and organized planning. They are the tools by which thought is transformed into reality. Self-discipline is the ability to master your own mind, control your impulses, and direct your actions toward a chosen purpose. It is the art of doing what must be done, not when you feel like it, but because it must be done. Most people allow moods, habits, and circumstances to dictate their actions. The disciplined person rises above all that. They command themselves. They become the master, not the servant, of their own mind. This quality is not born overnight. It is forged through daily choices, through small acts of self-control that accumulate into unshakable strength. Every time you choose purpose over pleasure, growth over comfort, and action over procrastination, you strengthen the muscle of discipline. And just like a muscle, the more you train it, the stronger it becomes. Discipline is the difference between knowing and doing. Many people know what they must do to succeed, yet they do not do it. They read, they plan, they talk, but they never act. It is discipline that transforms knowledge into results. Without it, even the best intentions wither into regret. With it, even the simplest plan becomes unstoppable. But discipline alone is not enough. It must work hand in hand with organized planning, the deliberate design of your actions toward a specific goal. Success is never the result of random effort. It is built step by step with clear strategies, measurable milestones, and precise actions. Just as an architect would never begin construction without a blueprint, you must never approach your goal without a plan. Organized planning begins with your definite purpose. Once you know what you want, break that goal into smaller, achievable steps. Create a timeline. Assign tasks. Anticipate obstacles and design strategies to overcome them. Review your plan often and adjust it as reality unfolds. Flexibility is vital, but direction is essential. A plan is not meant to be perfect. It is meant to guide your actions and keep your energy focused. The power of planning lies not just in the document itself, but in the thinking it demands. When you organize your ideas into a concrete plan, you sharpen them. You discover weaknesses before they become disasters. You uncover opportunities you might have missed. Planning turns vague ambition into actionable steps, and actionable steps into measurable progress. And yet, even the best plan is worthless without disciplined execution. It is in the daily, consistent action, the showing up when it's hard, the pushing forward when you're tired, that dreams begin to take form. Discipline ensures you do not abandon your plan at the first setback or distraction. It anchors you to your vision when the journey grows long. History is filled with brilliant ideas that never saw the light of day because their creators lacked discipline. Conversely, many of the world's greatest successes were achieved by ordinary individuals who executed simple plans with relentless consistency. It is not the complexity of your plan that matters most. It is your commitment to follow it through. Self-discipline and organized planning are inseparable. Discipline without a plan is wasted effort. A plan without discipline is an unfulfilled promise. Together, they form a dynamic force that turns thought into reality, intention into achievement, and dreams into destiny. So decide today to become the master of yourself. Refuse to be ruled by laziness, distraction, or fear. Craft a plan that reflects your highest ambitions and follow it with unwavering determination. When setbacks come, and they will, adjust your plan, not your purpose. When the fire of motivation fades, let discipline carry you forward. The universe does not reward those who merely dream. It rewards those who prepare, plan, and persist. With self-discipline as your foundation and organized planning as your guide, there is nothing you cannot build, no goal you cannot reach, and no destiny beyond your grasp. Deep within every human being lies a force so powerful, so limitless, that most people live and die without ever realizing its potential. It is the subconscious mind, the silent architect of destiny, the invisible engine behind every thought, decision, and achievement. While the conscious mind thinks, reasons, and chooses, the subconscious mind creates. It accepts the thoughts you feed it and works tirelessly, day and night, to turn them into reality. This principle is both profound and simple. Whatever you impress upon your subconscious mind, it will express in your life. Feed it with fear, and your life will mirror fear. Fill it with doubt, and you will meet obstacles that confirm that doubt. But saturate it with faith, success, and abundance, and your world will begin to rearrange itself in harmony with those thoughts. Your subconscious mind is like fertile soil. It will grow whatever seed you plant, whether it be weeds or wheat. The choice is yours. Most people allow their subconscious minds to be programmed by circumstance, by negativity, by the opinions of others. They absorb doubt and failure unconsciously, and then wonder why their lives reflect those very things. But those who understand and harness the power within deliberately choose the thoughts they allow to take root. They become gardeners of their own minds, planting only what they want to harvest. How do you do this? The first step is repetition. Your subconscious mind learns through repeated suggestion. Speak your goals aloud every morning and night. Write them down daily. Visualize them with intensity and emotion as if they were already true. The more vividly and frequently you feed these images into your mind, the deeper they are impressed upon your subconscious, and the sooner they begin to manifest in reality. The second key is emotion. Your subconscious does not respond to idle thoughts. It responds to thoughts charged with feeling. A statement said without belief is just words. But a thought infused with burning desire, faith, and conviction becomes a command. When you feel your dreams as though they are already real, you awaken the creative power of the subconscious to make them so. The third step is action. Thoughts alone will not build bridges or launch businesses. But thoughts direct action, and action amplifies belief. Every time you take even a small step toward your goal, you reinforce the message your subconscious is receiving. This is real. This is happening. And as that belief strengthens, your subconscious will guide you toward people, opportunities, and ideas that align with your vision. It is important to understand that the subconscious does not reason. It obeys. It cannot distinguish between truth and falsehood, between success and failure. It simply acts on the instructions it receives. That is why you must guard your thoughts as fiercely as a treasure. Banish words of defeat and limitation from your vocabulary. Replace them with affirmations of power and possibility. Speak only of the reality you wish to create. This inner power is not bound by logic or limitation. It is the same force that heals wounds, beats your heart, and orchestrates the trillions of processes within your body without your conscious control. Imagine what it can do when directed by purpose and belief. When properly harnessed, the subconscious becomes your greatest ally, attracting ideas, aligning circumstances, and opening doors you never even knew existed. The greatest victories are won first in the mind and only then in the world. When your inner world is aligned with your purpose, the outer world must eventually conform. Life is not happening to you, it is happening through you, shaped by the thoughts you impress upon your subconscious every single day. So begin now. Speak with faith. Think with intention. Feel as though your dream is already yours. Act in harmony with that belief. And never forget, the world you experience tomorrow is being designed in your mind today. Your subconscious mind is your most powerful servant. But you must become its master. Direct it with clarity, feed it with purpose, and trust in its power. Do this, and no goal will remain out of reach, no vision too bold, no destiny too distant. The universe within you is vast and waiting. Unlock it, and watch your outer world transform beyond imagination. You now hold in your hands the timeless truths that have shaped the destiny of every great achiever the world has ever known. They are not theories. They are not fleeting ideas. They are laws as real and unchanging as gravity itself. And they govern the path from ordinary existence to extraordinary achievement. A definite purpose gives your life direction and meaning. Desire, faith, and persistence supply the fire that keeps you moving when the road is hard. The mastermind principle multiplies your strength through unity and shared vision. Self-discipline and organized planning transform dreams into daily action. And the subconscious mind, the silent architect within, shapes reality from the thoughts you feed it. Together, these principles form more than just a formula for success. They form a philosophy of life, a way of thinking, living, and being that elevates you beyond limitations. They remind you that greatness is not reserved for the few. It is available to anyone willing to think boldly, act decisively, and persist relentlessly. But knowledge alone is not enough. These principles mean nothing if they remain words on a page or ideas in your mind. They must become part of you. They must guide your thoughts, shape your habits, and direct your decisions. You must live them daily, deliberately, and with unwavering faith. Do not wait for the perfect moment, for it will never come. Do not wait for permission, for none is required. Begin now, where you are, with what you have, and take the first step toward the life you envision. Each step will lead to the next, and momentum will build until nothing can stop you. There is greatness within you, a power vast and waiting, a potential far beyond what you have yet imagined. Awaken it. Claim it. Live by these principles with courage and conviction, and the world will yield to you everything you ask of it. Your future is not written in the stars. It is written in your mind, shaped by your thoughts, and built by your actions. And from this very moment forward, You have the tools to write a masterpiece. So go and build the life that once existed only in your dreams. The power is within you. It always has been.